Hello and welcome to another Digimon Locals Finals. In Huntsville, Alabama, we have Beelzemon piloted by Charles on the left and Xros 7 piloted by David on the right. So both players resolving mulligans and Xros Heart going first, hatching Pikmon, missing a rookie, playing Taiki, grabbing the one of X4 and grabbing the Darulamon to slot underneath Taiki, passing over to the Beelzemon player. Beelzemon's going to hatch into an Intmon, play Iron Mako, look at top 4, grabbing a Ballmon, and playing a purple Mem boost to grab an individual piece. Looks like he's going to grab the EX2 Beelzemon, and now the Beelzemon player is looking pretty happy. He does have double combo extension on the field in Gain 2 Memory and Iron Mako shenanigans. So going back to the Xros Heart player, he does miss a rookie again, but he does get to play X3, revealing the top 3. He's going to grab the Omni Shout and the Ballistamon, it looks like, but he's still missing a rookie, and he's going to pass turn by playing a Akari and a Darulamon, just draw another card, cycle a little bit, present an extra swing on board. Going back to Beelzemon, he's going to raise, Digivolve into Wizardmon X Antibody, draw a card, pop Iron Mako to gain a memory and stack the deck, mill a Wizardmon and an Intmon, and then gain a memory, Digivolving into Ballmon, drawing a card, milling 3. And he does hit a Rival's Barrage, so that'll come into play and be able to grab something from trash later in the game. He's going to choose to swing with the Ballmon when attacking, mill more cards. So if it dies, he'll be able to play a Beelzemon now, and if he lives, well, now he'll be able to play a Beelzemon if it dies on his opponent's turn. Now, he's going to pop the Mem boost and Digivolve into the EX2 Beelzemon for 3, mill some more cards, and pop the X3. That way there's one less swing on the board. So cross player is going to save both sources, go to turn draw, he finally does find a rookie, Digivolves into Shoutmon, swings the Darulamon, it does live, so that's an extra threat that gets to stay on the board. And now we're just thinking about how to pass turn on the cross player's turn. Oh, he does get the full X3 for 1, drawing a card, looking at the top 3, grabbing Taiki and Starmons. So now it looks like he has an even better way to pass turn. He'll probably just slam that Taiki, finding 2 more pieces. On swing, it does live as well, so multiple threats staying on the board for the cross player is good. He's going to play the Taiki, reveal form. Looks like he's going to grab the X3 and slot the Darulamon. Passing turn, so Beelzemon's going to draw, hatch, and think through his turns. Gonna swing at the X3 because he doesn't really have a lethal threat yet. He's gonna mill to gain a memory, and blast mode will pop the other body, so he does clear the board as well as he can, considering both bodies to save. He's gonna get all his mills off, trying to get closer to 20, but he's not quite there because he hasn't really hit multiple milling Intmons out of his deck. So I'm going to play another Iron Mako. He's going to grab a Beelzemon and stack the bottom of his deck. Pretty sure, yeah, that was the Beelzemon X Antibody he grabbed. So now he's thinking about how he wants to process the rest of his turns, because I do see an Intmon X in hand, so he's probably going to Digivolve that and raising its cycle. Thinking about popping the Rival's Barrage for piece out of trash, but shouldn't really do that until you Digivolve your stack to see if you grab a piece you actually need. Looks like he's going to Digivolve the X Antibody. He's going to resolve the trash one first and then the Iron Mako memory gains, because it is a Wind Digivolving trigger, so he can order them. So he's going to do both Iron Makos, probably to set up a stack in raising. So he's going to stack the cards he's going to draw. So put 2 on top, gain 2 memory, Digivolve an X Antibody, Wizardmon in raising, and then Ballmon in raising. So it looks like he is setting up for the kill next turn. So the Xros Heart player has to kill this turn. So he's going to draw, raise, swing with Shoutmon, draw a card. Shoutmon does die, hitting a security Intmon, which will let the Beelzemon player play an Intmon from trash. So now he really has to kill this turn. So now that he's doing that, he's going to look through his hand. Looks like I think the X4 is finally going to come down because he does have all the pieces for it. if not X5, because he does have to X5 and X4 or X3 for game. So he does do the X4 first, which means he's missing pieces. So he's going to draw 3 cards off of the Akari and the effect of X4 to draw 2. And then he's going to... Yeah, it looks like X5 is on top of hand, so it looks like that's what he's going to have to go for game. He's just thinking about how he's going to do it. He's going to Blinding Rain, gain 2. He's going to cross into X5, it looks like, using Star Sword as a Star Mons. And yeah, it looks like he has 4 of the pieces, so it only costs 2. So it looks like he Blinding Raid for no reason, just showed his opponent that he has it in his deck. Swing for 2 checks, doesn't matter, hits nothing of relevance, and X4 for game. So going into game 2, it looks like the Xros Heart player is going to go first, and the Beelzemon player elected to go second. So hatch Pikmon, Digivolve into Shoutmon, and play Tri-Tamer. Tri-Tamer, best tamer turn 1, because every turn it'll gain you 1 memory and cycle 1 card deeper in your deck, and you can cross with it. Beelzemon's going to hatch, Digivolve into Itmon, and thinking about what order he wants to play, I think the Iron Mako's probably the better one to play first, because it'll grab you any of your line. But electing to play the Itmon, revealing 4, whiffing on it, but he gets to stack the bottom of his deck. And now he'll Iron Mako. So he whiffed the Beelzemon, and whiffed the Beelzemon again, so ordering didn't matter. He does grab a Wizardmon off the Iron Mako, passing turn. The Xros Heart player is going to raise, slot Omni Shout under the Tri-Tamer to gain 1, draw 1. Going to swing the Shoutmon to draw a card. It does die and get saved. Looks like Akari's coming down to Darulamon, kill the Itmon, draw a card. And looks like he's going to pass the turn with Zenijiro, but no Ballistamon. Going back to Beelzemon, he's going to raise the Itmon, Digivolve into Wizardmon, and then Digivolve into Ballmon, drawing a card. Iron Mako to gain 1 and stack the top of the deck, milling a Mill Itmon and the when attacking milling more. He's going to play the Itmon off of the Beelzemon trigger and grab a Beelzemon to hand. Going back to the Xros 7 player's turn, gonna hatch. Choose not to slot under anything under the Tri-Tamer. Darulamon swings, dies, gets slotted underneath Akari. And he's going to play another Akari just to pass turn and draw 2, so it does look like he missed a rookie, but at least he only passed 1 memory. So Xros Heart sometimes will whiff in the mid-game on extra rookies, just the nature of the deck. You're going to see a lot of cards, and sometimes you'll see too many either level 4s or crosses and not enough of the little rookie pieces. So it looks like Beelzemon's going to Digivolve in Raising and Digivolve into a Beelzemon. He's going to mill, get a Rival's Barrage and gain a memory, and then he's not at 20 in trash, so he only gains 1 memory off the Beelzemon, but now Beelzemon gets to swing for 2 checks and mill a bunch more cards. He's going to stack the deck with Blast Mode to guarantee the kill, but he also hits another Blast Mode anyways. So swing 2 checks, gets both of them, and then digging through his trash to count and then see what's in it, because now he has a Rival's Barrage for later turns. Looks like he's going to Digivolve an X Antibody for 1 trash and 1 memory. So choking the Xros player and presenting a X Antibody threat on the board. So Xros 7 can only really deal with the X Antibody with the superior mode. That way they wouldn't get the Itmon play, but looks like he's going to miss a rookie continuously, play a Taiki, still miss the rookie. He'll grab X7 to hand and slot Darulamon underneath. So yeah, looks like the Xros player is just bricking in the mid game, which does suck. But going back to the Beelzemon player, he's going to dig through his trash, see what he has. Think about whether he has to kill out of Raising next turn, or if he can do a bunch of damage this turn. So he's going to pop Rival's Barrage, grab Itmon X Antibody, Digivolve into the X Antibody, trashing an option to grab back the Blast Mode, I think. Because he did mill both of them. Because if he grabs the Blast Mode, he can go for the kill this turn. Counting his trash, making sure he'll be able to with the Blast Mode, because you do need 20 in trash to get the restand effect. Hitmon X is going to swing, dies to security, putting 3 more things in trash. Beelzemon X, anybody going to swing, mill 2, and then it looks like he does have the 20 just showing his opponent. He's going to go into blast mode and swing for game. That's what I think is about to happen. Oh, it looks like he wasn't at 20. So I'm just going to play the Hitmon for an extra swing on board. Don't think the Cross 7 player can deal with both bodies this turn, especially being set to 2. He slots an X3 to gain 1, draw 1, just digging for an out. Digivolve into Shoutmon. He's going to Blinding Ray, gain 2, doesn't trash anything because there's no security left. He's going to hard play the Darulamon, gain a memory, draw 2 cards. He's going to cross into X7, however, X7 will pop the X antibody playing an Hitmon, allowing him to swing for game though. But we'll just go through all the motions. A lot of this was early BT12, so making sure you do everything for proper testing. That way you do everything correctly and don't mess up for big tournaments. So he does have enough DP, pops the Beelzemon X antibody, it'll play an Hitmon, and he'll concede game 2 just because the Hitmon will swing for game. So shuffling the cross player, looks like they elect to go first. So hatch, Digivolve into Sparrowmon, and play an Akari, playing a Darulamon, drawing and cycling. So that's one of the good first turns for Cross, presenting 2 swings turn 2. Of course you want Taiki to guarantee crosses and dig for a ton more pieces, but this is a lot more aggressive. So Beelzemon gonna hatch an Hitmon, play an Hitmon, reveal 4. He does get the Beelzemon, electing to get the security attack and the gaining memory off trashing Beelzemon instead of the EX Beelzemon. Then he's going to pass turn with a missed memory boost, milling 2, drawing 1. So looks like there's no Death Slingers in this list, so it looks like this list was trying to be more consistent with multiple mem boosts and just setting up for combos out of raising more so than digivolving and just hitting all your proper mills. Looks like Darulamon will get its swing off, Sparrowmon will get its swing off and draw him, and then it looks like he'll play another Darulamon to pop the body and draw another card. Looks like the Beelzemon player will pop their boost, Digivolve into Wizardmon X for 2, milling 2. It'll swing at the Darulamon when attacking, mill 2, and then Digivolve into Ballmon X for 3, so milling 3 more cards, gaining a memory. And he does get the delete on the Darulamon. So going back to the cross player's turn, hatch, Digivolve into Starmon, play Taiki to dig for pieces, passing turn. I'm going to slot the Sparrowmon and grab the Shoutmon. I don't know why. Yeah, there you go. He's slotting the Sparrowmon underneath the correct tamer. Going back to the Beelzemon player's turn, he's going to hatch, swing the Ballmon to mill 4 cards. So 2 and then 2. It does live the swing. And it looks like he missed a rookie, so he can't really set up another stack in raising, so he might have to double down on the stack that's on the board. So Digivolve into the Beelzemon. Since he's not running a Deathslinger version, the chance of hitting Wizardmon for a memory is relatively low. But he does gain 2 memory in total, it looks like. Going to 1. And then he does hit the rookie though, which is nice, so, and a purple mem boost to set up for later turn. So he's going to look at the top 4, grab Beelzemon X antibody. So I don't really know if that swing was just to do 1 check to maybe not hit a tamer, going for 2 checks, or maybe he wasn't thinking he would get lucky enough mills to keep turn and swing for 2 checks with the Beelzemon that he has on the field. But it looks like Starmon will raise, swing at security, and die, saving itself. This Beelzemon doesn't have any protection and it won't play anything on deletion, so if they had an X7, either Superior or the normal X7, they could just get rid of that big body, but it looks like he doesn't have it in hand. He just goes for a 0 cost X5 to draw a card, swing 2 checks, draw another card. He does hit another purple mem boost, so it looks like if he had another cross with Shoutmon, he could go for game, but it looks like with all this thinking that he's just thinking about how to pass turn. So he's going to set to 1 with the Zenjiro play. And he has an X5 blocker at least, but it'll probably die in this big combo turn, so pop both boosts, go into Wizardmon X, mill 2. Count your trash, see how close to 20 you are. He's going to gain memory off of the Beelzemon that's on the field from the trashing. Digivolve for 1. He is at 20, so he did gain 2 memory, and he's going to trash 2 cards. He's going to put the 7th cluster on the bottom of his deck to pop the body that's on the field. So the Beelzemon X Antibody, because the trashing happened before digivolving into the X Antibody, he does get to swing for 2 checks. So he's going to swing 2 checks, mill all his cards, and then he didn't hit anything security, so the Wizardmon X Antibody was able to go for game. So thanks for watching. I'm Bancho Boy Swift, and here's the deck list.